EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. He'll get this out wide, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the 1st down.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Rams first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Off he goes. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play. But I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Taking off.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So, on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, out to punt. On the return, it's Moore. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the tight end, likely. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
First and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. Here's a second and 9. That's caught by Puka. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll tuck it and take off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That stop made by Byron Young. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing now from the gun. This one intercepted. And now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He finds Likely, his tight end. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Now it's Williams. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down. They'll go again with Williams. Yeah. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. It's another run here for Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down and 9. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Now a give on the ground. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. A give, and here comes Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll run it with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. One complete to Moore. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. From the 50, he'll set him, and he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Now a stretch play, running right, and the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. He's got it at the 3, and he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase of what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On third down, here's Williams. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. It's Boyd. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
They pulled out all the stops on that fake, Mike, and it's one thing to call that in practice. But then to have the guts to call that and execute it in a real game, I mean, that takes some real confidence, and it worked out to perfection, and just an incredible play all around.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we